Dungeons & Drimbus is rated R for rude language, rough violence, and raunchy humor.
Jerry here, and here's what happened previously on Jerry. Quentin and Asa are attacked by Lisa's army. The alarm rings, and the germs scatter to swim out of Jerry's urinary tract. Ouch. Evacuating the docks, Sergeant Dryll rigs the ferry to explode, killing the germs within the marina, and almost killing himself in the process. To the agent's chagrin, Dimas deceives the media, giving them the credit for assassinating Lisa. Hurrying to check on Sid, they find him in critical condition and rush him to the hospital, finding the Gerenian church already handing out pamphlets. And now, back to City of Jerry!
Quentin, you reach the counter.
Yes, how can I help you?
This is a code red emergency. This man needs to see medical help right away.
Oh.
He's going to be issued into the pathogen protection program, so it is vital that he is restabilized.
I see. Well, unfortunately, our wait is very long this evening.
And she kind of looks a little, nervous, and you take in that her clothes are a little tattered, and it looks like they are understaffed, and they look to be running low on supplies. And she's like, if there was something to bump his name, it might assist the doctor, but unfortunately we are spread very thin here, sir.
Who is the doctor for today?
It's Dr. Celia Flemings.
Do I know the doctor or no?
Yes, she has been the doctor within Jerry for many years now.
Ah, Celia. Yes, I'd like to speak with her.
Oh, of course, sir. Let me see if she's available.
And she turns around and disappears. And then a white blood cell with a long, kind of blonde-looking membrane on top of her head with big glasses comes out and is like, Quentin, how may I help you?
Celia, very good to see you.
Yes.
I am in the middle of work right now, and this patient is code red. It's an emergency. He is in the pathogen protection program, and I could really use your help.
Okay. The hospital is very busy tonight, but I will see what I can do for you.
I understand you are booked, but it is vital that he remains stable so that we can continue our work.
Okay, bring him back. Let me see him.
Thank you.
And she brings a gurney out for you to place him on.
He opens the knapsack.
And he opened the knapsack, and you see her eyes widen, and she's like,
okay, this is an extensive surgery. He will need to be fully reconstructed. I can get started on this right away, but it will take a long time. I do not suggest waiting for him. It will be many hours, likely the whole night, if not the next day as well. Do you have a number I can call when he is ready?
Yes, here's my personal channel.
Okay, thank you. Quentin, I will warn you, his injuries are quite extensive. There is a chance I cannot save him.
Do your best, and
I will try
ensure you are handsomely rewarded.
And she bows her head and she says,
I will do my absolute best. I just must warn you that there is not a 100% chance that he recovers.
Your best is all anyone could ask, darling.
Thank you. Stay safe tonight. I will call you as soon as his condition changes.
Yes, call me. And he winks.
And she smiles and blushes a little bit and turns and wheels him out.
And he'll be clap his hands together and walk back to the group who was looking at their pamphlet.
Yep.
Hey, what did your stripper friend want?
It seems that life has been left behind.
For her, or?
And she prefers now to work with that cult thing.
Tim Glutus turns around the pamphlet to show Quentin, and it does the dramatic, before you cut to commercial, zoom onto the Gerenian church title.
They were talking about this in the news, right? He's, scanning the pamphlet.
That they were.
Kind of looks like Jerry might be on steroids. I don't know. That feels wrong. That doesn't feel like our Jerry.
Steroids?
God damn it. That doesn't feel like Jerry, right? Like, that doesn't feel like our Jerry.
Well, hold up. If I remember correctly, what I heard through your transmitter, which, again, good work, Agent Dendrite, keeping it open, Miss Lisa Terrio was talking about one Lazarus who was obsessed with evolution, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the aforementioned cult leader.
Right.
I'm sorry, you said that he's taking steroids?
I don't know. Again, just coming up with some deductions here. It just seems like they have this kind of, like, be stronger thing going on, but that doesn't sound like Jerry, right? Like, our Jerry, he's good. And he likes, you know, anime and hanging out with his friends and cute girls named Shayna, and it doesn't seem like...
What kind of steroids? Like anabolic steroids or like nasal medical steroids? Or
I'm sorry.
You think he is trying to impress his latest crush?
I'm sorry. I don't know, Agent Quarantino. It's just a deduction, a guess.
Tim, do you mind if I have a look at this real quick?
By all means, please.
And I'm going to scan for any mention of Lazarus or any officials.
You scan through the pamphlet and you see no mention of Lazarus, but you do see a picture of a white blood cell that says Mother Superior Zara Lu.
Yeah.
And then you see, again, camera like zooms into the pamphlet, and then you see the math symbols starting to go. He goes,
Zara Lu, there's no Lazara Lu. Zara Lazarus.
That actually looks like an anagram, sir.
Jerry! We need to get inside Princess, now.
Oh, whose print?
The car.
Oh, yeah.
Quentin looks around at any of the female cells, is like, who's that?
All of us, like, I did it. I mean, Tim is up for it, I'm sure.
Oh, baby.
You head out to the truck.
once we're inside and away from prying ears and eyes, I go,
Mother Superior Zara Lu. Lazarus, this is the same person. This has to be our person. She's a white blood cell, look.
and I'll hand it over.
An anagram, I think you're right.
This is some Doctor Who shit.
The letter that Sid had was signed L, so...
Yes, that's right.
Lazarus seems to be behind at least a couple of the things going on in our Jerry right now.
Gang, I think maybe tomorrow morning, it's time we repent for our sins.
Hell yeah.
Roll credits, man. Okay.
And you're heading to Oss's apartment, right?
Yeah, it's actually it's up this way. If you go right here, you'll take a little back alley that'll get you there a little bit faster. It saves you approximately 2 to 3 minutes, depending on how traffic is going.
Fantastic. And I put the right blinker on.
Yeah, I just give really tedious, meaningless advice on how to get there marginally faster.
Backseat driving the whole
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. You hop on the main vein expressway at first that leads you through the vitals to the heart proper, which you then exit onto the back route that is faster, and it's the Richie Pollux route, the Mayor Richie Pollux, that takes you from the heart through to the cranium, which is where Oss's apartment is. During your journey, you can see the city of Jerry just getting nicer, cleaner, brighter. It is a complete 180 to the bowels and the gut and the homes there. Ossa leads you to her apartment.
Yeah, actually, could y'all just hold on for a couple of seconds? I wasn't expecting guests, so I'm just gonna clean up real fast, and then I will be right out here, and I will let you in. Just give me like.
Do you need any help?
No, absolutely not. No.
Okay.
It's embarrassing, really, how messy I am.
It can't look any worse than my place. Let's just go inside.
No, just 2 seconds, and I'm gonna run in and just close the door behind me.
1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi.
Roll heal to try to swiftly clean your apartment.
There's also another thing I need to do.
Okay.
And that's an 11.
Excellent. Is the other thing you need to do secret?
Yeah.
I have such a strong gut feeling, and I'm pretty sure I know what it
Everybody
is.
remove your headphones.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, so Asa right away reaches into her backpack and pulls out a pet cell and gives it a massive hug and is just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so glad you're okay. I was so worried when you got in the water. Oh, honey. Oh, you. And I'm just like, it's okay. And I give him like a million kisses.
He's a tardigrade, so he begins to float on his own around you and do like circles around you.
Oh, sweet boy. Okay. I'm about to have some friends over. You know them. We've been talking. Are you okay if I leave you in the bathroom, friend? Is that okay? No? Do you wanna go in the closet where it's nice and warm? Yeah, okay. And then Asa goes into her shitty studio apartment. Yeah. Because it's the bathroom, a pantry, and a closet. Yep. And she puts Milu in her little, like, anxiety nest that she's built in her closet. And then really quickly just, like, scoops up all of the food. That's the pet food that's just, like, all around. And, like, takes a handful of pet toys and shoves them in the closet with Milu.
Absolutely.
And gives them a little kiss on the forehead and goes, okay, stay quiet. Okay, I love you. Okay, I love you, buddy. Okay, I'll be right back. And then I open the door and I let everyone in.
Okay, perfect. Asa opens the door for the rest of you.
Welcome in! So my apartment is a train wreck. It's one big room. There's a pantry door, there's a bathroom door, there's a closet door. The bathroom door has a whimsical little, like, decorated sign above it. Everything is everywhere. So there's, like, a bed and a futon and some really shitty beanbags. There's a desk that is stacked high with books and pencils and papers, and there's, like, barely any space with which you could actually, like, write. The kitchen's a nightmare. There are a bunch of dishes in the sink, and you can tell that, like, all of Asa's food is prepackaged. Mm-hmm. There is no cooking that happens here. There is, however, like, a decent TV, and then, like, box set upon box set, Naruto, One Piece, all of it. Just, like, in pristinely collected box sets.
I think we are in the killer's home now.
Welcome in!
Wow!
Oh, thank you.
Make yourself at home. I mean, there's not, like, a ton of space, but what space I have is relatively clean. And, for you, the area's good. The rent's cheap, so...
Does Tim see, like, a spot that looks like it's been hastily cleaned amongst the mess?
You do see, my, like, laundry bin is overflowing a little bit.
But stuffed down.
I will say there is an area in one of the corners that miraculously doesn't have dust.
Yeah.
Whereas dust kind of litters everywhere else a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
This has so much personality, much better than my place.
Thank you. My parents do not come by anymore.
Oh.
No, I go to their place. They're lovely, but they don't no one's brain works like mine.
Do you sit on these? And, like, he gestures to one of the little beanbags?
Yes. I tried to get a couch up here, but it would not fit, so we went with these instead.
Benedict will, like, have a seat, but I imagine that he's, like, kind of hulking, especially in, like, the like, exterior suit. So it's just like...
But it feels great,
This
Benedict.
is amazing!
Yeah.
In that clean corner that you mentioned, is there, like... Is it like a table, or what's the situation in that corner?
There's nothing there. There's nothing there. No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's empty. It's just there was clearly something gathering dust before that has been moved.
Oh! Do you have... Well, I always heard about these, but obviously I've never seen them before. Do you have one of those fire escapes that leads to, like, a cool roof spot?
Yes. I walk over to the... I'm trying to do, like, a step into my office, but nothing comes into my mind. I open up the door to the bathroom, which is, like, pretty clean.
Okay.
Asa's messy, but she's not dirty.
Yeah.
I pull up a curtain and, like, open up the bathroom window. And if you, like, climb over the sink, you get to a fire escape.
Would you mind?
Be my guest. Here, let me do it first, though, because, the window gets stuck, like, a lot. And I, like, laboriously for several minutes shove the window up. And then I climb out. I'm like, you guys can check it out. if you want. It's really cool up here.
In a different kind of movie, I guess, this would be the part where, like, Sergeant Dryll, like, breaks the sink, like, climbing over it and shit. But no, he will very gingerly try and work his way out the tiny window. Mm-hmm. Like, you hear the armor scraping against the frame, like...
Do you join Glutus and Quarantino?
Tim wants to, like, are there, like, any closet doors around?
Oh my god!
Yes, there are.
Are you snooping through my stuff? If they're not gonna come, I'm gonna double back and ask for them.
Tim's gonna quickly peek in the closet.
I'm sorry, Asa.
I know that something was here that she doesn't want us to see. And I'm so curious.
You open the closet. And you see a pet cell.
I knew it!
And you see toys and a dog bowl and looks like some things have been hastily put in here, and a little dog bed that looks like it's the shape of what is the clean part of the floor. Yeah. And it looks at you and tilts its head and it's just like...
Oh. I don't recognize the pet cell, do I?
You don't recognize the pet cell.
Okay.
Can I look in that closet?
Yeah.
I don't even care if Asa's looking at this point. I'm just like, oh.
Quentin, you look in that closet.
No.
Asa trying to climb in through the window.
Guys, don't look at my stuff. I've got my stuff in there.
It's Luco Blake's dog. It looks so excited to see you. It's a tardigrade dog, so it can float.
Oh my, what a precious little pet cell.
And it floats up and like twirls around you, Quentin, and like sprinkles your face with kisses. It's very familiar with you. You thought that it was lost after you lost Luco.
Yeah. Oh, my Cherry. Come here, you. And he holds it tight.
It loves getting hugged by you and just like licks your face.
Oh. I can't. And then he slowly puts Milo down and looks at Asa.
I mean, I used to dog sit a lot for Luco, and when everything happened, I ended up stopping by and I found him by himself, and I knew someone needed to take care of him, and I'm sorry.
And you were never planning on telling me this? You actively tried to hide him from me? The one piece of Luco Blake left.
No, it wasn't like that.
You want to take that from me too, don't you? Just when we move 1 yard ahead, you go and take the goal to the other end of the field. I was just starting to think maybe,
I know that you hate
maybe.
me. I know that you hate me, okay? And I wanted to tell you, and I tell him all about you. I tell him about how cool you are when we work together, but...
He knows that.
I wanted to tell you, but I didn't know how. So I wanted to tell you in a way that wouldn't make you hate me more.
Oh dear. This was not what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be like a cardboard cutout of Sergeant over there, or something like that. I thought it was like a playful, embarrassing thing. I really stepped in it.
Milo floats in the air and like floats to hover on his back with his belly up to you, Tim.
He's really friendly.
Oh, but you are adorable. Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry that I took him. I am sorry that I didn't tell you, but I just didn't want you to hate me more than you already do.
I mean, look at this. He's living and for so long I thought that... Asa, what are... I suppose he would not want this.
I mean, I save a bunch on rent, so he's got all of the best food and all of the best toys, and if you look in the closet, you do see everything in there is substantially nicer than everything else also owns. And I take him for walks twice a day, every day.
Sorry, I lost my cool. I just, it's been so long. Thank you for taking care of him.
Asa cannot quite put together words right now.
I think I'm going to head out.
Do you,
Just need to go clear my head.
Perhaps you should not go alone.
I'll be fine.
I can walk silently with you. I promise I won't bother.
He's thinking of going like to one of his bar spots or something. I know that the Wet Dream is closed down for now.
Yeah, you're in the cranium, so most of the bars are in the gut. But there are... The cranium, think of it kind of like Times Square.
The Olive Garden!
that's what we need right now.
Unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks.
It's called the Nerve Garden?
I like that there's an Olive Garden in Jerry, so I'm just
an
Olive Garden.
You walk, and Quentin said he would be fine, and he just left. You can decide whether to follow after him or not.
Oh, I'm following.
Excellent.
Behave, Milu.
And Milu just begins to circle around Asa as the door closes.
The fact that Sergeant Dryll is up on the roof right now and missed all of it.
Yeah, Sergeant, you look at the skyline of Jerry in all his magnificence, and you just wonder what is taking so long.
Well, actually, I don't,
Oh,
because as I started walking up the fire escape, once Asa went back in, I'm going to place a phone call.
Oh, okay. Who are you calling?
The mayor's assistant, Amy.
Hello?
Hi. Okay, before we do this, would it be appropriate for this to be a private phone call?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
All right, secret time for him now.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, it's Amy Fisher.
Hi, it's Sergeant Dryll.
Oh, Benny! How are you?
I'm doing quite all right. How are you?
I was actually just about to call you. I've got
Would you
that.
look at that?
Yeah, I've got that list for you. I saw it on the news. I really hope everything's okay.
Well, it's as okay as it can be.
I'm sure.
What do you got for me? And I'm so sorry. I cut you off earlier, and he kind of looks around.
Right.
And he goes, you mentioned the mayor had something to...
Yes, So, the mayor works in mysterious ways. He always likes to put on a brave face for the cameras, but he did want to talk about your expiry status.
Right.
Especially because he would like to get you an interview on the Neural Network News and wants to brief you beforehand. It seems like there's been a little bit of a civil unrest in certain cells within Jerry, and he really thinks that having a brave allergy pill direct to the public would be really nice, but he just needs to make sure you're on the same page about that status, and perhaps, I don't want you to worry. It's more just the city needs a guiding hand right now, and he just wants to talk about how that is affecting you and whether you will still be able to protect the public.
Right. Brief me. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't follow. Is it because he has points he wants me to hit, or?
Yes, there are certain points that he wants you to hit, specifically about his competence as a leader, and that you feel supported by him, and that he does truly care about the city.
And, how do you feel about that?
Well, it is officially past time that I clock out, so, if you give me a second, I just need to gather my things, and I can tell you once I exit the building.
You hear her gather books, perhaps, put them in a bag. You hear her say,
And have a good rest of your night, sir.
and then you hear the distant sound of perhaps like a video game. He's just like, yeah, whatever, man. She's like,
Okay.
and she exits the building and gives herself about 15 seconds before she's like,
So, it's no secret that the mayor is quite young, and I fear that is sometimes misguided in his priorities for the city of Jerry. He seems to really value Jerry's social life, and I'm afraid that he sometimes puts that above Jerry's health, sir, if I'm being honest. But I actually think that you meeting with the mayor could be good, because and I don't mean this in a rude way, but he is quite, well, it's easy to impress things upon him.
Mm-hmm.
And I do actually think that you're a very responsible figure in the city, sir, and you might rub off on him in a good way.
All right, well, seems like you read my mind, Amy. I just wanted to get your reading on it.
Of course. I always feel very hesitant to speak ill of the mayor, especially within the building with him.
I understand.
I am his aide, but it is true that well, especially some of the older cells within the body just don't feel like he's the leader they need right now, and sometimes I agree with them.
Right. Well, Amy, I hate to call you and talk all business, but I do have some questions.
Of course.
Do you have anything you can tell me on this Gerinian church?
Oh, yes. I know for a fact that it is quite distressing to Mayor Pollux, especially because it seems that some of their posters in the gut are proposing that he is not fit to lead the city of Jerry, and it seems that the church is traveling around to especially the less fortunate cells within the body and seem to be suggesting that it is the mayor's fault directly and that they should blame the mayor and that perhaps one of the church figureheads would be a more effective leader for the city. And they are spreading like wildfire all of a sudden, and it seems that there are many cells that agree with them, sir.
Well, Amy, it's good to know that you are aware of my issue.
Yes.
So that we can speak openly.
Of course. Even with an expiry date and even being past it, you still have very, very impressive abilities that can be used to help the city. And I really think that, especially during a time like this when the mayor is just not impressing his voters, we just really needed you, expired or not, sir.
Thank you. Well, I hate to ask this, but, is there anything you can provide me? We're thin each day.
I see.
And,
one moment.
And she gets out, like, it sounds like perhaps a pen and something, and she's like,
Oh, what might be the most helpful to you, sir?
well,
healing or armor?
I mean both.
I see.
I did wear through quite a bit of equipment today at the bladder, but primarily, my main concern is I am relying very heavily on rejuvenation to keep me going.
I see.
Well, presently I don't have any. I actually feel terrible. A team member had to use some on me, which helped a bit. It helped quite a lot, actually, but I can already feel my protective coating is not quite restoring as it normally does.
I understand, sir. I can definitely work with the Golgi's apparatus in the cranium. They have a lot of supplies there. They get restocked very regularly. I think that I can definitely set up a city-funded supply for you that would be of no charge since you are doing us such a huge favor with this, sir.
Great. Now, additionally, I would like to hit up the subconscious theater with you sometime.
Oh, goodness, of course.
I feel like we have a lot we could talk about.
I would agree with this, sir.
Given the present circumstances, though, because of some of my business, I am hunkering down with a few teammates.
Of course.
So, do you have anything else you need to give me, or?
Oh goodness,
could
the
you,
list.
Yeah. Send that over to me.
Okay.
But I think I have teammates who might be interested in speaking with you. So, is it okay if I give you a call back sometime soon?
Oh goodness, of course. And I am off the rest of the night, sir, and I work between a normal 9 to 5 business hours. So if you ever need me to swing by, I have an apartment in the cranium. I am happy to help, especially if it actually helps, Jerry.
This is much appreciated, Amy. Thank you very much.
Of course. I'll send that list over to you now, sir, via my communicator. And they've really been a big help for the mayor in the hippocampus and the hypothalamus. I mean, quite a few people quit at the same time suddenly. It was very strange, but...
Have you heard from them since they quit?
No. They got their severance packages, and, we have not heard from them since. There might have been, perhaps, new employment opportunities elsewhere, but for so many to quit at the same time, it was kind of strange.
I really hate to impose upon you, but would you mind tracking down a few of the people that did quit and just, making sure you can still reach them? Letting me know if you run into any issues there?
Of course, sir. Do you worry for nefarious purposes? Do you think
wouldn't
that...
quite worry just yet,
Okay.
but, we are being extra cautious.
Of course, sir. I will try my hand at that. You should be getting the list now. Okay. Well, whenever you are free, I hear that there is a new showing of Shayna Jackson Superstar coming up. Seems like Jerry's been really dreaming about that one, so there's... I think it's actually the 6th one, but apparently you don't need to watch 1 through 5.
That sounds like it could be quite a lot of fun. I'll be in touch with you.
Okay, of course, sir. Have a great rest of your night, Benny.
You as well, Amy.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi there. Can I help you?
You know, Oxen, I think you can. I'm looking for a pet cell.
Well, you've come to the right place. I just have a couple of questions so that I could get you the right pet cell for you.
Ask away.
Okay. First, how many cells are in the household?
Just one.
Just one? Okay. Why do you want to get a pet cell today?
Well, honestly, I'm kinda lonely, and, I want a little guy that I could talk about my mischief prep with. I run a game for all my friends. Jerry Benetatos, Queso Loco, Greta and Beignet, Alex Scapes My Ass, Ace Andrews, Regina Russell, Sam Olivos, Jordan Cobb, The Unnamed Rogue, NB Star, Doubtful Guest, Michael Richters, Davis Walden, Denny Dewdrop, Myth Mouse, Callie Wolf, Brandon M. Bishop, Bridge, Twiglets, Joanna, Stan Sitzman, Scrambles the Death Dealer, Aaron Adams, Nathan Mesnard, Ruth Thanatos, Melissa Rain, Hensational, Butts Aplenty, Normally Me, Dane Koholf, Loon, Faust the Heavenly Demonic Monster, David Carlton, Tracy Baby, Elastic Band, Hoodie Gang Sheep, Luke Vermin, MV Carr, Vico Cocorico, Alyssa Barron, Jan, Scottish Alpaca, Kiara Bouye, Wayward Scientist, Chibs1012, and Kyle Decker. And I'm just bursting at the seams to talk about it, but I can't exactly talk to my players, now can I?
Mischief?
Oh! You don't know about the Drimbus-made TTRPG Mischief? Available now at patreon.com/Drimbus and crowdfunding later this year?
No?
Oh man! Mischief is quick, clever, and full of magical mayhem. And the Drimbus crew has even released hacks of Mischief, like City of Jerry, where you play as immunity agents fighting to keep Jerry safe.
Wow, that does sound really cool. Where'd you say I could find that again?
Patreon.com/Drimbus.
Awesome. Well, I would honestly recommend a cat cell, as they can be easier to manage when you're on your own.
Bye.
Bye.
And she hangs up, and you get this list. For those working in the hypothalamus, Titan the Tissue Turner, Deltoid Drake, Myelin Axon, Myosin Sarco, Mini Genome, and Jimmy Neuron. In the hippocampus, Hematoid, Carter Lodge, Molly Carter, Ernesto Node, and Melanocyte.
Okay. Sergeant Drill's gonna see that, and he's gonna head downstairs, presuming that he's gonna see the whole group, but I guess we'll see what I see.
Yeah, Sergeant, you return to the apartment to find Asa alone with the pet cell.
Oh, are we playing hide and seek or, training
And
drills?
You see a pet cell you haven't seen before.
Hey, Sarge.
You okay?
This is Milu.
Hi, Milu.
Yeah, she's very, very good boy.
Is everything all right, Agent?
Yeah. Can I tell you a kind of sad story?
You can tell me any kind of story you want.
So, before I worked out in the field, I'm a neuron. I was doing neuron things. There was this agent, right, who was the absolute coolest. And his name was Luco. And I told him, really, that I wanted to kind of be him one day. And he took me under his wing. He taught me so much of everything. And he was Quentin's partner.
And we cut to Quentin and Tim outside walking to the honor garden.
So, obviously I'm not from here. And, back then I was going through some things, and when I came to Jerry, well, I came for not the greatest intentions.
Nefarious purposes.
But even when I was caught, he saw something in me. He really turned my life around. Luco. And something has been nagging on my mind since our run-in with Mono. There was a time I was working with Miss Dendrite, and there was a report of influenza. That is my background. So of course I know what to look for. So I was giving intel to Luco Blake's battalion when they were searching the area for the reports of influenza.
And I was still, working a desk job. But Luco had made it so that I could be involved, so that I could help with everyone out in the field. And they were calling in reports, and I did the best I could with the information I had at the time. But things, they got bad. And Luco, Agent Blake, was surrounded, and I got scared, because he's the only person up until pretty recently who believed in me, thought I could do more than actually sit behind a desk all day. And I made a call, and it was the best call I thought I could make, and I sent in a bunch of reinforcements because he was surrounded, and I didn't want him to be alone. I didn't want him to die. But when you're dealing with an infection like that, that kind of thing spreads. So sometimes sending in reinforcements is not just, not a good idea, but a really, really bad idea.
There were these white cells. They were survivors. So the battalion moved in to help out, but they were only playing pretend. These were no ordinary white cells. Something very similar that happened with Mono. They turned on our battalion, and Miss Dendrite was in charge of security protocols, amongst other things. She panicked, and she hit the button for reinforcements. And that only made things worse. And soon Luco's own men turned on him, and there wasn't much left.
And I know it's not my fault, and I didn't do it on purpose, and that I did the best with the information that I had, but I can't, shake that feeling that I killed him. And I know Quentin sees it that way. I mean, we weren't always on the best terms before, because they were partners, and I was this, weird kid that he was always bringing around and, teaching things, and I don't know if, he didn't like that I was taking up his time. I don't know if, I don't know. But I know Quentin considers it my fault that Luco died, and, I have a really hard time not considering it my fault. But anyway, this is his dog. I used to dog sit a lot, and after everything went down with Mono, I was feeling really bad about myself, and then I messed it all up, and I messed it all up again, which was par for the course. But I went over to Luco's place because I have a key, and Amelia was there, and I knew I could take care of him, so I took him. And Quentin just found out, and he's pissed. He's really mad, which is, normal.
Oh, imagine the person who brought you up from nothing and becomes everything to you, your role model, your closest friend, and some wannabe immunity agent comes and takes all of that away from you. I mean, would you not be a little perturbed? And the last thing she does is takes his dog and keeps him from me. She wants me to hate her. I don't know.
I don't think she wants you to hate her. I think she's just trying to figure out this existence, just like any of us are. We're all doing the best we can with the information we have in front of us. So, you just have to find your ways together. Because it sounds to me that Luco would not have wanted either of you to let resentment and other malicious feelings fester.
I know, you're right.
But your feelings are valid. All feelings are valid. It is the actions which we put forth based on those emotions. That is what we can control.
Agent Dendrite.
Yeah.
Would you like a hug?
Asa nods, and she gives you a hug.
Milu, circles around you happily and is like...
Yeah, Sergeant Dryll will grab Milu so that he gets, brought into it.
And it sucks, because, I think Quentin's, the coolest. Are you kidding? He just absolutely overcame everything and became this, amazing field agent. And, Luca was always saying such cool things about him. And obviously I want him to like me. But, I really look up to him,
I understand.
And, I can't do anything without making him hate me.
My experience with teams is obviously very different from yours. Although I guess not that different considering here we are. But when you're in the field, there is a temptation to look at the right way to do things. To follow a prescription to the letter and to want things to be tidy. But things don't always work out exactly as we want them. Things don't always measure up. Things don't always last as long or as little as we want them to. It seems to me that you are a damn fine and competent agent. And making a mistake here and there, it's not to say you should forget it. Those are things you need to carry with you. Those are lessons and experiences that will push you to be a better agent. But assigning blame is a pointless task. It is simply a way of trying to lessen the hurt of a very ugly and complicated situation that cannot be changed. I know, you saved my life today. And you saved countless civilians. And while I may not have known this Luco Blake, I'm sure that if you told him that his life was the price to save all those civilians you did today, he would have gladly paid it.
Well, Mr. Glutus, you are not just a good massage therapist, you are a good therapist.
Oh, baby.
But since we're here at the Olive Garden, I'm getting those breadsticks.
You can stick some bread in me as much as you like.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's nice to be chit-chatting in a casual manner, in a wonderful casual eatery such as this.
Let's have a drink.
Yes, I agree.
Do you want to watch Bunko Stray Dogs? I actually recently learned it might be pronounced Bunko Stray Dogs. That's my bad. I'm Monka first.
As long as they're straying their dogs, yeah, Yep, I'd be happy to. Bungo, boongo, don't matter to me.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a metaphor.
Well, that's fine too.
You'll see. We'll start it. It's about this guy. And I sit down and I press play.
You sit down on Asa's beanbags, and Milu will switch between the sergeant's lap and Asa's lap throughout the watch, and you get a couple of episodes in by the time Quentin and Tim Glutus return.
Oh, Jerry.
Would you like me to get the door, or?
No.
Hey, before you go, I know you think Quentin hates you, and I understand why you think that, but I don't think that's the real emotion he's feeling. I would just keep that in mind. I think things are not being expressed the way they should be.
Okay. That kind of stuff's really hard.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to, like, watch a character express an emotion in, like, an anime, and, like, I get it, and it makes sense, versus, like, looking at a real person and, like, trying to guess and figure it out.
Yeah, real people are messy.
They knock again.
All right, yeah.
Asa will go over and open the door. Hey!
We're freezing out here.
Sorry. I'll turn up the heat.
And Milu circles around you, Quentin, and then Tim as you enter.
Oh, my chitty. Oh, my chitty. Oh, my chitty. Oh, my chitty.
How was the honor of garden?
Oh, absolutely delicious.
Yes, I think he said delicious.
It's so busy in there. So many people coming and going and going and coming. It's crazy.
Well, I'm glad you had a good night. But now that we're all here, I did have some information to share with y'all. Well, when I was on the fire escape, looking out at the beautiful membrane skyline, I spoke with Amy, the mayor's assistant again.
Yeah.
Couple things. Mayor wants to arrange a news appearance for me, and he wants me to he wants to brief me, make sure I'm on the same page as him, which I am wary of. Additionally, it looks like the church wants to depose the mayor. They seem to be targeting spots with less fortunate cells and pinning the blame for their situation on the mayor in order for, I am assuming, the Mother Superior to take power within Jerry. And lastly, Amy did send me that list of agents I asked for. The agents who started working in the hypothalamus and hippocampus not long before the infection. As far as people, I'm going to read these out in case you know any of them, but I know for a fact we know at least one. In the hypothalamus, we got Titan the Tissue Turner, Deltoid Drake, My Ellen Axon, Myosin Sarco, Mini Genome, Jimmy Neuron, and in the hippocampus, we've got Hematoid, Molly Carter, Ernesto Node, Melanocyte, and our friend from the Wet Dreams, Carter Lodge.
Carter Lodge.
Jimmy Neuron. It sounds like Jimmy Neutron.
Actually, Jimmy is my ex.
Oh!
Wow.
Asa and Quentin, Myelin Axon and Myosin Sarco were also old team members of Luco and Quentin.
Axon, Sarco, and Carter Lodge are all in on this?
Not just that, but the labor shortage that caused all these people to get hired, it was caused by several people all quitting at once. Which leads me to believe something was going on. I have asked Amy to reach out to them, see if she can get in contact, see if they're okay or if anything suspicious is going on, but that might take some time.
Do we know what Axon and Sarco have been up to in the last couple of months?
You know that after Luco died, they took it really hard, and instead of taking the month off like was offered to you and Quentin, they quit.
But now they're back.
At this point, Asa, you suddenly get a splitting pain in your core. It burns and stings and aches. Brain tissue is being damaged.
I immediately, when I see her double over, just reflexively, I'm going to try to spam fast acting and
Go ahead.
This feels bad. This feels really bad.
Crit fail.
Punch me in the throat.
Your ability is exhausted. As you try to activate it, you go too quickly, and you accidentally punch that part of your armor, and no healing effect comes out.
And you see, like, instead, Sarge bends over, and he coughs, and, like, pink, like, dust comes out of his mouth. Like,
The rest of you hear a loud but distant explosion, followed by screams of pain and terror. Asa, you know that every neuron feels sympathetic pain when brain tissue is damaged. Someone is attacking the brain.
I'm gonna run and get up on the roof and look out.
As you run, you look around and you see smoke and flame coming from the hypothalamus. From this view, you see crowds of people trying to run away from the area, and many bodies litter the ground.
Shit, the bombs.
There's no time, we gotta head out!
All right.
That's the hypothalamus, right?
Yeah, looks like it. Looks like explosives. I'm taking the serpents.
Okay, everyone pile into Princess, and I'm going to very quickly dial Amy.
Hold on, and I'm turning the sink on and getting water for Milo.
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. And I reveal in my backpack that there's like a whole setup in there.
And Milo like floats and does a little twirl before just gently getting in the backpack and like to the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like leaving him at home alone.
He was here the whole time. Okay, great. I'm not going to think about that.
Amy does not answer, Sergeant.
Shit. We gotta go now. Do any of you have any extra, any funds left?
Yes, I have some ATP, yes. Why?
I could just use a little healing to... I'm feeling a bit tired. It's fine, let's go.
Okay.
As you pile into Princess, you begin to drive down the street. But it becomes harder as you get closer, as there are just people in the street that are trying to go in the opposite direction.
Out of the way! Out of the way!
Some of them are burning and crying and screaming, and as you get closer, you come upon a scene of utter chaos. It looks like a natural killer cell is malfunctioning. It grabs a regular blood cell and tears them in half as they scream. You see plasma and bodies littering the floor and wonder how many it has killed. Quentin, are you still holding those death marks that Sid had?
Yes.
The natural killer cell turns to you, and time seems to slow down for a second. There's a lot of mystery surrounding natural killer cells and where they might come from. Some say that they are retired white blood cells who have fallen in the line of duty, enhanced and twisted to be built only for killing. Maybe you believed it. Maybe you dismissed it. Or maybe you never gave it much thought. But now, there's no denying it. As the behemoth of a cell towers above the truck, wearing the face of Luco Blake.
This has been City of Jerry, a microscopic action adventure. City of Jerry features the vocal talents of Giancarlo Herrera as Sergeant Benedict Dryll, Kayla Temshiv as Asa Dendrite, Michael Pisani as Tim Glutus, Nicholas Benetatos as Quentin Quarantino, TJ Berry as Jerry, that's me, and Amanda Fernandez-Acosta as Lazarus. The rest of the world is voiced by your benevolent Jerry God, Hannah Schooner, with editing by Giancarlo Herrera and Hannah Schooner, and sound design by Hannah Schooner. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you all next week.
Okay, do you want to quiz me and then I'll quiz you?
Sure. Yeah, whatever you want.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hypothalamus.
Let's see. Brain center, critical function and hormone synthesis, and helps maintain homeostasis like the circadian rhythm and body temperature. Whoa, are you okay? Oh my god. Jerry? Jerry!